IRF Films was conceived in 2011 after communications director Tom Haig graduated in broadcast journalism from Washington State University's Edward R. Murrow College of Communications. The idea was to document many of the clinics, hospitals, and schools where IRF doctors are practicing. The original trial run was at the IRF Bangladesh PM&R Society Conference in Dhaka, 2012. Equipped with just 2 cameras, the IRF board members shot video throughout the conference and took to the streets of Dhaka for some excellent B-roll or back-roll shots. Unfortunately, a riot broke out in the middle of the conference and all street traffic was banned. But IRF Films was there to cover it. Check out this surreal scene as the board members were driven to their talks via ambulance and police escort.
Sierra, could you tell us where we're going?
We're going across the street.
Across the street. So we've called the ambulance to go across the street. Thank you. Just wanted to verify.
The following year saw IRF Films go on a global tour shooting films in 5 countries. It started with a short documentary on handicap athletics in the French Alps. Then, at the invitation of Germano Pestelli, the president of the Italian Society of PM&R, Tom traveled to the Madonnina del Grappa mission in Shkodër, Albania. The result of the 3-week stay was a 25-minute documentary on the challenging lives of Albania's disability community. From there, Tom was on to Accra, Ghana, where Dr. Gifty Gianti invited Tom to spend a full month in the country shooting schools, clinics, disability groups, and even a major soccer match. The resulting film, IRF Goes to Ghana, won first prize in the Consortium of Universities for Global Health video competition. In 2015, in the wake of the massive Nepalese earthquakes, Dr. Raju Dakal invited Tom to spend time as a peer counselor at Kathmandu's Spinal Injury Rehabilitation Center. The 50-bed facility suddenly had more than 100 new spinal cord cases. Tom arrived in Kathmandu with 2 new cameras, a new microphone, and a robust computer for editing. It all fit into one very heavy bag, which patients and staff referred to as the brick. This time, he embedded himself for 6 months in country with a team of therapists, patients, family members, and nearly the entire Kathmandu disability community. They created more than 30 films on physical therapy, occupational therapy, nursing, and disability awareness. To date, those films, mostly in Nepalese, have been viewed more than 100,000 times. The takeaway from the project was not the finished products, but the way they were produced. As it turns out, video production is the most effective vocational program we have seen in a disability setting. The next move for IRF Films was to find a disability center that would accept the new vocational program. Tom got in contact with the Centre Talibou Dabo, Dakar, Senegal's top disability school. The program was presented to their headmaster, who heartily agreed to use his school for a beta test. In December of 2019, after spending 2 years raising funds for the trip, Tom arrived in Dakar with 2 computers, 9 cameras, 3 microphones, and all the requisite tripods, wires, and computer chips to teach the class. When Tom got to Dakar, he was introduced to an adult educational program at CHOM, the Centre Hospitalier de l'Ordre de Malte, West Africa's leading center for leprosy rehabilitation. Tom spent mornings at the Centre Talibou Dabo and afternoons doing serious video production work at CHOM. Things at the Centre Talibou were difficult, as most of the children had very severe disabilities, making even turning on a camera difficult. But after 3 months, the class had come together as a team and was able to produce several videos with 2 and even 3 camera shoots. But the program at CHOM turned out to be historic. Over the course of 3 months, the team produced 13 videos highlighting the activities of each department at the hospital. Everything from the shoemakers and the kitchen staff to the head surgeon and the hospital director. It's the most in-depth documentation of leprosy rehabilitation ever recorded. Although COVID has curtailed the exploits of IRF Films, we hope to be back out there documenting rehabilitation subjects and making patients feel all the energy that video production can bring.